Greetings LEGO fans, Kelton here. If you're like me, there are a great many LEGO sets you simply missed out on when they were on store shelves, but you are just itching to get your hands on them now. Well, thanks to the thriving LEGO aftermarket, you can find just about anything you want. Yes, we all know it. LEGO sets tend to absolutely skyrocket in value the longer they've been officially retired from LEGO. So, aside from winning the lottery or selling a kidney, it can feel like there's no hope that you'll get your hands on that elusive set you've been looking for. But don't fret, hope is not entirely lost. Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and other similar websites are great places to keep your eye on, but don't expect once-in-a-lifetime deals to pop up every day. With a steady eye on the market, I've personally scored a few crazy deals from people who are moving, no longer interested in LEGO, or people who just frankly didn't really know what they had on their hands. As I mentioned in a previous video, I picked up this copy of Bag End from a seller on Facebook Marketplace who was originally selling it for $50, but I managed to talk him down to $35. The only things missing are the minifigures and some of the fence pieces in the front, but those are easily replaceable. Here's the Parisian Restaurant from 2014. A seller on Facebook Marketplace had this listed for $225 and I talked him down to $190. And possibly the best deal I ever found on Facebook Marketplace was Pharaoh's Forbidden Ruins. A seller right in my neighborhood listed it for $150, but I talked him down to $90. Don't be afraid to negotiate. A word of caution. Be careful and make sure to do your due diligence before buying on any online marketplace. The last thing you want is to get scammed, and sometimes a deal really is too good to be true. But that's the traditional, more obvious route to getting your dream set. If you don't want to just passively wait around for a miracle, there's another, more active way to finally get that coveted set, and that is by using Bricklink. Bricklink is a LEGO-owned website where people can buy and sell new and used LEGO sets, but more importantly, new and used individual LEGO pieces. The handiest part of Bricklink for our purposes is a feature that allows you to take an inventory of all the individual pieces you need to build a particular set and purchase those pieces directly from Bricklink sellers. This can often save you a ton of money. Since I'm in the process of collecting the modular building series, I recently tried my hand at this method in order to get my hands on set number 10224, the Modular Town Hall, which has a used market value that's currently hovering between an eye-watering $600 and $700. I'll walk you through the process I used to deflate that cost significantly. After you've created an account on Bricklink, you'll hover over the Want column on the upper right side of the home screen and click Part Out. Type in the set number you're looking for and click on the checkmark. It gives you the option to either include or exclude the parts and the minifigures. In my case, I didn't care about having the minifigures since I was just looking to put the building itself in my city. Excluding the minifigs can save you a lot of money right off the bat, since certain minifigs, particularly set exclusive ones, can be insanely inflated in price. You'll then type a name for your wanted list and click Submit for Edit. This is where the work, but in my opinion, much of the fun comes in. I went through every entry on the inventory list and searched my own existing collection for that piece. If I had enough of a particular piece to cover the amount needed, I would just exclude it from the list. If I had a few, but not all the pieces called for, I would adjust the quantity down to represent the amount I'd still need. This was a lot of work, but personally, I found it kind of enjoyable. But maybe I'm just weird. I ultimately ended up with a pretty good percentage of the set already accounted for in my existing collection. Once I updated the list to reflect the pieces I already had, I considered ways that I could replace any outlandishly expensive pieces with something else and still make the set work. For example, this set calls for two 6x24 plates in light bluish gray. The price for that piece is just ridiculous and would inflate the total cost by a huge amount. I instead opted for four 6x12 plates, which are much more reasonably priced and ultimately do the same job. In the final set, you'd never even know the difference. If you're an absolute stickler for exactness, this might be grinding your gears, but I promise the savings really add up if you're willing to make some sensible substitutions. Once you've refined your wanted list down to what you actually need, click on Buy All. This will take you to a screen that identifies sellers who have all or part of your wanted list in their inventory. Clicking Auto Select will choose the best combination of sellers that will cover the largest amount of items on your wanted list with the fewest shipments. When all was said and done, my total came to $313.59 from 8 different Bricklink sellers. With individual shipping and tax added in, it took my grand total to $396.70. Now I know this isn't exactly cheap, but compared to the current value for even an incomplete or damaged version of this set, it's a steal of a deal. What's so great about this method is that the possibilities are endless. You can buy pieces of a set little by little over time to help spread out the cost, or you can do it all in one go like I did. You can even get creative and change the colors in a set to something you like more. It's all up to you. In the time since I pieced together the building itself, I acquired most of the minifigures one by one as they became available and convenient to pick up, but I haven't worried too much about it. The set looks beautiful in my city, and I'm so happy I didn't have to drop over $600 plus taxes and shipping to get it here. Do you have any other ideas on how to save money on retired LEGO sets? Drop a comment below and let us know. Also, be sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on more LEGO related content. And until next time, keep building.